Someone started smoking yesterday, and that someone could have been a 12-year-old or an adult. That's because we do dumb stuff, like knowingly beginning smoking even though there's all this data in front of us that it causes cancer. So yes, there are people who wouldn't have cared about the maltodextrin in LMNT. There are people who can be in ketosis at 75 grams of carb. They're called healthy people. Maybe they were lucky enough to grow up in a blue zone or just in a household where their parents didn't buy a lot of junk food. The thing is, they don't have insulin resistance. They likely would be able to eat a food that would be high enough in carb for me to react, and for them, no big deal. A little bit of maltodextrin is not likely to bother that person. But what about the rest of us? People like me who care what I eat because I do react when I eat the wrong foods. For all of those wellness warriors who were angry in my comments, rather than being annoyed at me for telling you that LMNT is, like every other company, putting profits before people, I want you to consider that several people that you know personally have seen the progress that you made by eating healthy keto or carnivore, or that you've shown them from other people who've eaten healthy keto or carnivore, and they are still eating garbage. They do not need to lie to us for us to buy their product, unless what they want is that the maximum amount of people will buy their product instead of just the people who could actually manage it, the people who aren't going to react. And I don't even want you to take my word for it. On their website, they talk about sugar driving inflammation, sugar driving insulin resistance. And we know that high glycemic foods are a major factor in insulin resistance and obesity. Here's the thing. Maltodextrin is not food. It has no nutritional value. So the fact that they write in their blog that it is not included in their ingredient label, in their label, because it's not an ingredient, it's a flavor carrier, indicates to me that they knew it was in there and decided to leave it out. Because for them, flavor carriers are not ingredients. I can let you know right now that's not my definition of an ingredient. For me, anything that you put in the product is an ingredient. And therefore, I want to know about all of them. And the fact that they write that they don't react to so one of them wrote that they don't react to maltodextrin when they were updating us on how much maltodextrin was actually in the product. Again, to me, is a blatant attempt to persuade people that it's harmless. Can I point out that the correct answer to will maltodextrin increase sugar levels in a human is actually yes, because it breaks down into glucose. And that's a data point that we actually know. The information is there, Wellness Warrior. Take a look for yourself. And please, do not allow companies to make money off of you not knowing a piece of information. I've already made a video about how companies see us as heavy users more than they see us as real people. You can click on the link, it's right there.